Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Rella. I want to take a few minutes to talk to you about the upcoming bond referendum. In this brief overview, I'll try to outline the major issues with the bond. Every year we do repairs, every single year. It happens during the breaks, it happens especially during the summers, but it's like repairing something in your home. You're going to paint a kitchen. All right, it's going to be serviceable for X number of years after that. But if you decide to completely renovate the kitchen, at a point you can no longer, the repairs are not effective. That's what we're talking about here. The kind of projects we're talking about here have a useful life of greater than 15 years. So these are major projects. We're at the point with a lot of these things where they're well beyond their useful life. How was the scope of work determined that would be included in the bond? It came from a number of sources. First, the building condition survey, and that survey must be done every 5 years. And it's a comprehensive look at all our facilities. And then the Board of Education put together a building facilities committee. After a number of meetings, they met with the board on February 12th, and they presented their recommendations to the board in a special public meeting. Their proposed plan of action focused on three key areas: health and safety, infrastructure, in the three A's, the academics, the arts, and athletics. The proposed $32 million plan would help preserve the integrity of school buildings, address much needed repairs, improve instructional resources for all, and upgrade athletic facilities. We start off with some security vestibules at the main entrances of each of our buildings. They're going to be upgraded with security glass where you come in from the outside would not be admitted into the main part of the building until your identity was verified and that you were legitimately up at school for something. Increase safety measures by updating exterior lighting. We have exterior lighting in our buildings. It's antiquated, and we want to go to high security lighting outside all of our buildings. Update casework in all the buildings. The casework, the cabinetry, these go back to between 1962 and 1971. They're well beyond their useful life. Bathrooms are a different story. Bathrooms have to be compliant with the ADA, and our bathrooms are not. And not just the bathrooms, but also our doorknobs. They have to be replaced by paddles. And also for upgraded security, deadbolts that teachers can operate inside the classroom rather than having to lock it from outside. Every year, we do repairs on our asphalt, parking lots, on concrete after the winter. These are normal repairs. We're talking about now replacements. Masonry is a major issue, as are some of our floors. We replaced the carpeting at JFK years back. Those ceiling lights and the ceiling, this is going to require a replacement rather than just a simple refurbishment or renovation. Those chairs that you're looking at there were put in 1962. I don't know too many things besides myself that have been around since 1962 and is still functioning pretty well. All right, so that has to be done as the PA system. That's one of the earliest models. That's not dirt. That's in an art room, and that's paint that's embedded itself over the years. Here we have one of the kitchen ceilings. The material that it's made out of is difficult to clean, and they need to be replaced. Our press box has no running water, and we're using porta potties for bathrooms, and we want to create an area where there are real bathrooms and running water. These would be available for the entire community. The total cost of the project is $32 million. But the difference between doing normal repairs and doing it with a bond is that we get back 74 cents on every dollar we spend on the bond. There'll be some savings from the solar. That will generate approximately $90,000 per year. The average cost of the homeowner, for a home assessed at $2,800, about $120 per year. Let's assume in the middle of May it gets approved. In the middle of June, you're not going to get a bill for $120 more in your taxes. The tax impact will only be on the amount that the bonds have been issued, the amount of issuance. So if we issue $10 million worth of bonds, let's say, and then the amount would be about a third of that $120 annual cost for the average homeowner to $40 annually. Please know that we're all sensitive, especially the school board, to the impact that this is going to have on our taxpayers, on our residents, whatever you decide. And this community has supported its schools magnificently. This is not what have you done for me lately, believe me. Whatever you can do, whatever you decide to do as a community, we'll make the best use we can with whatever funds we have and continue to provide. Please come to a meeting. If you can't come to a meeting, and they'll be all up on the website, they're going to be handed out, flyers will be handed out at the upcoming concerts and things so you know when the meetings are. If you can't come to the meeting, send an email, make a phone call, send a text. It's important that you have a good understanding and your questions are answered prior to the vote. Please remember to vote on May 15th, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Comsewogue High School. That same day, we'll be voting on the budget for next year. So there's a lot happening, and it's going to really require all of us to pay attention. All right, thanks a lot, and I look forward to seeing you around the district.